Hello chat out there. Today in this video I'm just going to be telling you guys about what I got to on my first day back to college. Now I was supposed to be going back ages and ages ago, but because I had impetigo and a stomach bug and my grandma being in hospital and so also my mum being in hospital, I hadn't been in, and also sorting out my new work pattern. So let's scoot back a bit because I think I'm a bit further. Yep. Not too close now. So I went back in today for the first time after not being in since before Christmas, and it went really well. I went in, my mum was fine, the world didn't explode, and I was a bit anxious and a bit panicky this morning, but I stayed calm and I was like, Daniel, pull yourself together, everything will be fine. I had some porridge and a cup of tea and listened to the radio and had a bit of a boogie to some songs, and my dad and mum were asleep, so was my younger sister because she hasn't got college this week, and my younger brother took his girlfriend off to work and he got back, and I locked up and said goodbye to my mum and dad before I locked up, said goodbye to my pooch Harvey, and then went off to get the bus to college. Waiting for the bus, it was flipping freezing. I thought I was going to freeze. It was so cold waiting at the bus stop, and the bus finally came. It was taking ages to arrive, and I got the bus to college, and on the bus I listened to my music and I almost fell asleep because I was pretty tired. Got to college and got to my classroom and was greeted by a lovely warm welcome from all my mates on my course, and it was lovely to see them. And yeah, I'm just so happy I'm back and I'm in such a good mood. Had such a great day. First thing we did was talk about our weeks, and I told them all how my grandma and my mum were doing, and then we did some sheet work and we did some teamwork stuff, and we did some work about scales and qualities and identified what a scale and what a quality means. And then we had break and I went to the factory and I had a cinnamon swirl and a Wibena and hanged out with my mates, and we had a nice catch up. And I called up home and talked to my mum and checked on how she was. And then next Tuesday is my last day in college before half term, so I only have 2 days in college so far this year. It's nuts. And my favourite RSA that works in UBook, which I was in last year and the year before, is going to be doing a soap quiz for me and a few of my other mates who are soap lovers, because she said, oh, we always talk about soaps and she wants to know who the soap king or queen would be. It's going to be me, soap king, because I love all the soaps. And then we made our way back to the lesson for our second part of the lesson, and we did some sheet work and we did about what skills we have and what stuff we need to work on to make ourselves better. Then we had lunch and me and my mate went off to the shops, and I got a Monster Energy and a soap magazine and some jelly beans. Then we made our way back to UBook and we had our lessons in the UBook this afternoon. So I just stayed in UBook in the quiet room and did some doodling, and my mate gave me his number so we just started texting each other just silly things to make ourselves laugh to spend the time while waiting. And then it was time for the third lesson of the day. We went into our classroom and we did some poster work for our display board, can't speak then, our display board about our course, and did some bright coloured posters to make it nice and eye-catching and nice and bright and colourful, and so it would stand out, and I did very well. It was like a unicorn had been sick all over my work. It was really nice and colourful and it was great. And we also got some pictures and stuff off of the internet to stick on there, and I had to change my password because my password had expired. I hate it when that happens, and I emailed the photos over to my course leader to print out for us because the printer was being a bit crazy. And then I had my afternoon break. I went to the factory and I tried calling my home up, but no one was picking up because my mum was asleep, and I tried calling my dad and he wouldn't pick up. And my young sister called out and she'd gone into college to drop her college folder in, and my dad had dropped her in and was on his way back, so she told me how my mum was asleep and how she was fine. There's nothing to worry about. And then when I went back to lesson for my last lesson, my sister had texted me, and also my dad texted me to say they were home, and my dad was going back to bed. And for the last part of the lesson, we did some colouring in of our posters, and I put a border around it, and then we started laminating them. But we didn't get them all laminated because we kind of ran out of time, so my course leader said that not to worry and that she would finish laminating the rest of them. My one was being laminated just as it was time for us to leave, so we all packed up, tied away, and then made our way to get the bus to get home. And I waited for ages. The bus was taking ages to come, and it finally arrived. Said goodbye to my mates, and then got the bus home. And the bus kept on stopping at every stop, and it was going so slow. I felt like if I looked down at the ground, I'd see snails going faster because the bus was just going so slow. It was so cold. I felt like I was a sardine. I was getting really claustrophobic, so I just put my headphones in and listened to my music and fell asleep a little bit. And I got loads of texts from my mum and stuff saying that she was up now and how she wished that she hoped that I had a good day. And yeah, it was really sweet of her. And my mate's boyfriend and her mum and his mum are not getting on for very much at the moment, and he's saying that she's saying apparently he has been hitting him, and it's just when he's got bruises and stuff, and also a video of it, and it's not very nice at the moment, so she's very stressed out, so I had to calm her down about that. And she told me that apparently her boyfriend's mum was trying to get him done for hurting her, and it's actually the other way around, and that she's actually hurting him, so it's all kicking off, so I had to calm her down. And I was Facebooking her earlier on to like help calm her down and stuff. And this boy on my course, who's a bit of a mug, was like getting all antsy with me just because I was comforting her, and I think he has a little bit of a crush on her. So I was like, Blimey, you need to grow up and just realise that we're just mates, best mates in fact. So I was just looking out for her. And yeah, got back home and put my bag of stuff away, and my mum's like, oh, can you go see what that humming noise is? So I went upstairs, looked around, came downstairs, and it was because what was it called? The headphone plugs on the computer was turned on, so it was making a humming noise, so I just turned it off. So I went up to my mum, was like, I found the source of the ticking noise. It's a pipe bomb. Woo! Hashtag Puppet Pals, great, love it. Such a great little YouTube video. Watch it all the time. Such legendary video. And so she laughed. I was like, how very funny. And then my dad got up from being asleep. My younger brother and his girlfriend got back from being out, and they'd been to the shops. And my younger sister got back from being out with her mates. And I went onto Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and watched some vlogs, read some vlogs, and watched some doll tours, and dollhouse tours, and doll tour tours, and dog collection videos, and watched some cake making videos. And I read and drew and worked on my books and subscription stories for dog games show. And I watched Escape to Country and Far Brown, and some other murder mystery stuff, and some comedy stuff, and some period drama stuff, and some medical drama stuff, and comedy stuff. Some stuff off record because I put like a catch up and on demand, and watched some DVDs and listened to some CDs for vinyl. And I played Minecraft, COD, Uno, Cheat, Spoons, Ludo, Six Ladders, and some other console board games, and some games of Stardoll and Thriv. I had a cup of tea and a cheese and pickle toasty, some more jelly beans, and went my soap magazine while I watched today's Home and Away Neighbours. For tea, I'm going to be having some bacon butties, and I watched some old soap episodes of Waterloo Skins and Grange Hill and some other teen drama stuff. I watched some Riverdale episodes and some episodes of The Fosters, and I got my Brutal Dolls up for me to sort out and played my Brutal Doll, and also filmed and edited my Dog Eater show and sorted out the sets and props. I did some colouring and some word searches and some arts and craft and some designing, and I watched some cake making videos and some arts and craft videos, and I watched some of my favourite YouTubers videos and some of my new videos that I needed to upload and edit and sort of stuff like that. And I watched Nine McPhee 1 and watched Beastly and Maleficent and some classic Nickelodeon and Disney shows and some Disney Princess films and some stuff off Boomerang and CBC, and watched Scooby-Doo DVDs I got and some Scooby-Doo TV show episodes, and I watched some cartoons and some manga and anime. I watched some Vogue, Hello and other fashion and gossip magazines, and I'm reading the 10th edition of the Events book at the moment, and I'm almost finished with that. I read some J.K. Rowling and Jackie Wilson and Lemony Snicket books, and I did some colouring in and some puzzles and some word searches, and I had a bowl of cereal and a bit of some cake that we got, and I tidied my office up from where I've been working on my book series, and it's going really well. And I had writer's block for a while, went for a walk and jotted down some ideas the other day, took some nature videos, so I uploaded those as well as writing the new part of my book series. I was determined to get this chapter done, and I listened to a bit of Kylie, a bit of Shania Twain, a bit of Duran Duran, love a bit of the 80s, love a bit of the country music, and love Kylie Minogue's new song, and can't wait to listen to more of her songs. I can't wait for the 6th of April when her album comes out, Golden. I'm so looking forward to getting that album, and also Tom Grennan's album. And I watched some old Harvey Castry and Doctors episodes, and I watched some Doctor Who Supernatural and other sci-fi stuff. And I sorted my doll games show set and props up from where I've been playing my doll games show, and moved a few things around and did a bit of doll photography. I'm now off to go watch Mulan that I'm watching at the moment, and sort out my own Peanut doll and work on a bit of my book series that I've been writing. And I hope you've all had a lovely start to your week, or a lovely rest of your week, and I shall see you soon with a new vlog. Bye!